Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will dive into MayBe traits. This video is a continuation of previous two videos on single and completable traits. If you haven't watched those videos yet, I recommend checking it out first before proceeding with this one. Now, let's explore MayBe trait. What is MayBe? A MayBe is a combination of single and completable trait. It can be emit a single element like a single, complete without emitting any value like completable, emit an error. This makes MayBe is a flexible choice when you have a situation where a value might or might not be emitted, or the operation could simply completed without a value. Let's try this with the example. So I have created a function fetch user profile function which will return maybe string, and it is accepting a parameter user found of type bool. Based on the user found, it will return the success or completed or error observable event. MayBe.create method is used to create a custom MayBe observable. It takes a closure that receive MayBe observer. So this is the closure which will receive a MayBe observer. So in this case, it is named as MayBe observable, which is responsible for emitting events like success, completed, or error. So if you check this create method, which is having a parameter MayBe observer, and if you check this MayBe event, which is a type of enum having a three cases: success, error, and completed. Now if you see here, this success dot success used when you expect a value to be provided but it might not be available or could be an optional value, for example fetching user profile. This completed useful when the operation is successful but doesn't need to provide any value, for example logging an event or performing background task. Dispose.create is a way of managing the resource cleanup. Dispose.create creates an empty disposable, meaning there is no additional cleanup required in this specific area. Now let's subscribe to this fetch user profile function. The subscribe methods take up a for closure as a parameter depending on which events you want to handle, that is on success, on error, on completed, on disposed. On success is a closure that is called when the observable emits a success value. On failure or on error closure that is called when the observable emit an error. On completed closure that is called when the observable emit an completed event. And on disposed closure that is called when a subscription is disposed of, meaning that observer unsubscribes from the observable or the observable is no longer in use. Let me run this code. Now if you see here, I am passing a user found as a true, and I have written the business logic here. If the user found is a true, I am returning the success event. So in a console you can see it is printing the user profile data found. So that means this on success closure get called. Let me pass it as a false. Now I have written a logic. If the user found parameter is a false, it will trigger a completed event. So no data, just a completed event. So in that case, on completed closure will get called, and in console you can see no profile found, operation completed. So to summarize this video, fetch user profile can either emit a user profile data or complete without any data or emit an error if something goes wrong. So the maybe use when the result could be a single value like single or no value but just a completion like completable or an error. That's it for this video. In this video, we have learned how the RxSwift MayBe trait worked. Play around with this MayBe traits in your own project. Leave a comment if you have any question. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on a bell icon for more RxSwift tutorials. Thank you for watching. Happy coding.